First, prepare any cards with the same number of points, for example, 4A, then put it on the top of the whole deck, so you can start the show. The show begins, have the audience randomly choose 4 cards from the middle, and then have the viewer examine the 4 cards. Then while the audience checks the cards, we are going to do a secret move. With the thumb of the right hand, lift up the 5 cards on the deck. Then the little ring on the left hand gets stuck in, take an interval and hold it, or you can just roll out 5 cards. When you push it back, take advantage of the situation and card the small fence in. Through this interval, normally, the audience is examining the 4 cards. They don't notice the movement of your hands, but if you think it's still a little obvious, you can also use this fence counting method. After counting the 5 cards, always you can get stuck in the situation. Do this interval. After doing this secret move, get back the miscellaneous cards, face up on top of the deck, and make it neat. Then put the 9 cards above the interval, pick it up as 4 cards. At this time, there is a detail to pay attention to, because these 9 cards will look thicker. So before we pick up these 9 cards, let's first look at the angle of the viewer's eye line of sight. If his line of sight is directly above, then we adjust the angle of the hand. Try to get the front of the card, keep a balance with the audience's gaze. Put the top 2 cards in the interval, pick up as 4 cards. This way the audience will not find it easily. There is a problem with the thickness of the cards. If you feel that the angle of the scene is not easy to control, you can take cards with gestures like mine, so you can use the middle and ring fingers to block the thickness of the card. Treat the 9 cards above the interval as 4 cards. After picking it up, let's confirm these 4 cards with the audience again. So here's the first one. Pull out the first card with your left thumb, and then reverse it onto the deck. Then, don't pull the second, third and fourth. If you pull it again, it will be exposed. We only need 6 cards in our hand. As a card, put it all on the deck. Finally, just turn this card upside down. Then check out the top 4 cards. Put it on the table. At this point, the audience will think, these 4 cards are the 4 miscellaneous cards just now. But in fact, this is the only card that is miscellaneous. The other 3 have been replaced with S. So we take this card, raise it high in front of the audience, pretend to let the audience see the card clearly, but it's actually to distract the audience, so we can hold the card in our left hand. Do a secret move down there. So let's start with this. You push the top 2 cards out with your thumb, then when you pull it back, homeopathically stick it in with your little finger, take an interval and hold it. Or you could do the same with this counting of cards. Count 2 cards. After counting, otherwise it can be stopped in homeopathy. Do this rule. After doing this secret move, put this card face up on top of the deck. Now we're going to have our first debate. First, the thumb and middle finger of the right hand, grab the 2 numeric corners of the card, pick up the 3 cards above the interval together. Then the thumb and middle finger of the left hand, grab the other 2 corners of the card, then pull down with your left hand, right hand up, bend the cards. Wait for the card to bend to a certain extent. After storing the elastic force, the thumb and middle finger of the left hand were released in an instant. Is that so? These 3 cards will move at a speed invisible to the naked eye, instantly flip 180 degrees. Complete card change. After changing the cards, because the position of the card in the right hand has changed, so we quickly put the cards back on top of the pile. This way the audience will not easily notice the change. And now the top 2 cards. There is such a situation. Of course the audience doesn't know. Now we're going to do the second change. Use any of your best double flips. Turn the top 2 cards as 1. If it doesn't double,
接着把第一张牌拿出来，装模作样的摇一下，这样看起来就好像皮蛋瞬间变成了 A 了。最后继续装模作样的弹个响指，把桌面上的3张杂牌也瞬间变成了 A， 完成魔术。